the U.S. fight against COVID-19, it's taken quite a turn. The number of new patients being hospitalized for the virus per day has jumped more than 35% in 1 week alone. Because of the uptick, Los Angeles County is now reinstating their indoor mask mandate. Face coverings will be required regardless of a person's vaccination status starting midnight tomorrow. This as the U.S. Surgeon General issued a new warning about COVID misinformation on social media, driving up vaccine hesitancy, calling it, quote, an urgent threat. So, Bradley Blackburn is following this for us from New York. Bradley, good morning.
Hey, Anne-Marie, good morning. You know, California fully reopened just a month ago, and already mask requirements are coming back in Los Angeles. Officials there say that they need a mandate again as cases climb.
Los Angeles County is requiring masks to be worn inside businesses once again, beginning this weekend.
Masking indoors must again become a normal practice by all, regardless of vaccination status.
I don't like it. I'm vaccinated, and I wish everybody else would get vaccinated, so it's a little frustrating.
LA is reporting more than 1,000 new cases a day.
We expect to keep this order in place until we begin to see improvements in our community transmission of COVID-19.
California's Sacramento and Yolo counties are encouraging everyone to wear a mask to slow the more contagious Delta variant.
The vaccines are great, but they're not perfect. Now, that person is less likely to have severe disease to end up in the hospital, but they could still transmit disease to others.
Daily vaccinations in the U.S. have dropped by more than half over the last month.
They are going to need the full immunity.
This hospital in Arkansas has reinstated its COVID unit as hospitalizations climb, now with more younger and unvaccinated patients.
I do not want a repeat of this last winter, but the way we are headed right now, we will have a repeat.
At the White House, the Surgeon General said social media companies need to do more to stop the spread of COVID misinformation.
Their algorithms tend to give us more of what we click on, pulling us deeper and deeper into a well of misinformation.
Dr. Vivek Murthy declared it an urgent threat to public health, on par with other issues like tobacco use and opioid addiction.
And Anne-Marie, the CDC still says that fully vaccinated people do not need to wear a mask or social distance. That is because the vaccine helps to prevent the spread of the virus. But the CDC also says that people need to follow those local rules and regulations like we're seeing out in California.
Right, that can make all the difference. You mentioned in your reporting that the Surgeon General issued a warning yesterday about COVID misinformation really driving up vaccine hesitancy. I mean, we've been having COVID misinformation for the last year and a half, but there seems to be a more pressing concern right now. What more can you tell us about this?
Right, well, that's partly because the vaccination rate across the country is slowing, and the Surgeon General does call this a threat to public health. And what he's trying to do is encourage these social media companies to adjust their algorithm. He wants them to throttle misinformation and boost more credible sources. Of course, to some extent, they say that they're already doing that, but this is his effort, the Surgeon General's effort, to encourage them and push on them to do even more, because it is just that crucial in the fight against COVID, Anne-Marie.
It's so true. We know outrage rises to the top of a lot of these social media platforms, and it's really easy to manipulate those algorithms. Los Angeles, as you mentioned, is reinstating its mask mandate. But do health officials think that that is enough to slow down the transmission? I'm wondering if we could see, mask requirements be reinstated, maybe even across the country.
It would probably vary from state to state. Different places have different rules about local requirements in particular, but it is possible. We mentioned in the piece that at least 2 counties out in California already have voluntary requests in place for everybody to mask up again. There is one university in California that has again put a universal mask mandate in place. And part of the reason they're doing this is because too many unvaccinated people are going into public without wearing masks, and that puts them at risk of catching the virus and, of course, spreading it. And so this is one way to try and stop that, by requiring masks again for everyone, Anne-Marie.
That is one way to do it. Bradley, thank you very much.